Hey guys, and welcome! Today we got the notes for the next update of Battlefield 2042, and this will be released on Tuesday next week, which is April 25, will be called Update 4.2.0 and comes with several bug fixes and improvements and also a little bit of new content. As usual, I will go through the most important changes here in this video, but if you want to read through the full notes yourself, you can find the link to it in the description below. And I'm gonna start with the little bit of new content I mentioned, and that's the map rework of Discarded. This is one of the last maps who receive an overhaul, and this was done in the same way as it was for the other vanilla maps. So there was a lot of new cover added, objective areas were adjusted or objectives moved to completely different locations, the paths between the objectives were made clearer, lines of sight were broken to make sure infantry can maneuver more safely across the map and you won't get shot from each and every angle, and there were also many more details added to make it look more like an actual war zone and a ship graveyard. The last map that is left for a rework now is Hourglass, and this one will be made during Season 5. Unlike in former updates, we won't receive any new vault weapons this time, but I'm sure there will be another set of them with the start of the next season, cause there's still a few weapons missing that I would like to see. However, the update also comes with several amazing changes and improvements that we've been waiting for quite a while now, and the first one of them is that we will finally be able to remove attachments from the plus menu. In addition, the whole weapon customization in the collection gets an overhaul, and it will be faster to swap and change attachments and also access them during the match. The end of round screen was also further improved and will then include a statistic called personal best, where your personal records for most kills, revives, assists and so on are shown, and it will also be possible to skip the end of round screen all the way to the main menu without leaving matchmaking. Another great adjustment that is made is for list mastery, cause here the assists when destroying vehicles will finally count and not only the actual kills like it is now. This should make the mastery a lot easier, and as another one of the main features of this update, there is uniform soldier aiming, an option that is existing in the settings of Battlefield titles for a long time already. But by default this was usually turned off and now it will be turned on. This doesn't mean you have to use this mechanic, of course, and you can still disable it at any time and also change the coefficient. It only means that it will be on by default now. It's a setting that can help you have a more consistent aim and build up a much better muscle memory over time, but I'm gonna go a bit more into detail about it in my upcoming settings video on Sunday, so be sure to check it out if you're interested in learning about this option. And then there are a lot of smaller changes and bug fixes that will be made with the update as well, and here I really only point out the most important ones. So first of all, you will then get spotted on the minimap when firing the smoke grenade launcher, SPH explosive launcher, Recoil SM5, Javelin and FXM missile launcher, so similar to firing a weapon. The auto throw grenade option should work properly again after the update and not throw out all of your grenades and knives at once. Crawford's turret and other weapons that were overheating faster on the old-gen version of the game should then have the same firing time before overheating that they have on current gen and on PC. There will also be a damage sound played when you were hit by the Super 500 shotgun and not like it is right now where you just die without any audio feedback and have no idea what hit you. Transport vehicles will have a harder time after the update cause the damage dealt to them with heavy projectiles like the TOW or AMPED will be increased, and the Super Hind will receive 20% and the Condor 10% more damage from all projectiles in general. And last but not least, the CAV Brawler receives a cyber warfare protection. And I know this is a lot of theoretical stuff right now, and for some changes you might not have an idea of how they really work and what effect they have on the battlefield. So as usual, there will be a separate video coming up the next week once the update was released, where I go more into detail with some of these changes and how they really work. Still, there are some pretty good changes and improvements coming our way with this, and I'm also pretty curious how the new version of Discarded will play. And that's it for today, just a quick overview of what to expect with update 4.2.0 in Battlefield 2042, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like or a comment below and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until then, thanks for watching, I'm Catwoman and you are awesome.